continue our campaign coverage this morning with a visit from Lieutenant Governor candidate Rebecca Kleefisch. Thanks for joining us
Good morning.
this morning. All right, so what is the role of Lieutenant Governor as you see it?
Well, right now we have a desperate and immediate need for jobs in the state of Wisconsin. That's pretty much undeniable. We're in the middle of a deep economic recession. Scott has a plan for the private sector to create 250,000 new jobs in the first 4 years. Well, in order to execute that plan, we need to put in place a great economic development strategy, which he has, and we're going to start rolling out on day one. But we need someone to go out there and sell it. Right now, job creators don't know good things about the state of Wisconsin's business climate. It's my job to craft those compelling messages and make sure that they reach job creators. In addition to that, Scott's also empowering his lieutenant governor to have these small business roundtable discussions throughout the state of Wisconsin. We need to open the dialogue between the government and small businesses so that we can find out what's working, what's not working, and how we can get government the heck out of the way of progress.
Okay, so now you've refused, this is no surprise, you've refused to debate Democrat Tom Nelson.
True.
And your campaign has actually told us that you didn't want to be on the same show with him, on our show. So I guess my question is even Barbara Lawton, Lieutenant Governor Barbara Lawton, has even expressed, please, you should debate. Why are you refusing to debate him?
Well, it's no big surprise that Barbara Lawton and Tom Nelson are on the same side of this debate. Frankly, you watch even the first debate between my running mate, Scott Walker, and Tom Barrett, his opponent, and out of about 15 assertions he makes, 10 of them were outright lies. Tom Barrett actually had to pull a television ad from TV because it was an outright lie. It was judged to be so by our Milwaukee Journal. They called him liar, liar, pants on fire. Tom Nelson goes around the state calling me names. You know, for Tom Barrett to talk so much about adult leadership and then run a campaign where they can't even talk like grown-ups, I don't see the benefit for voters for Tom Nelson and I sharing a stage if he's going to tell lies and call names.
Well, could Tom Nelson potentially be different, you know, in a debate than what you might anticipate?
I've heard Tom Nelson call me a lunatic and a Tea Party mishap. I really don't think that we're going to bear a lot of fruit from a debate between someone who wants to talk about the issues to voters and someone who simply wants to talk to the media about me. Okay.
You talked about ads. And this is a subject that is really important to me. I know is very important to you as well. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel called your latest healthcare ad the pants on fire lie. Do you stand by it? And
absolutely.
Okay, and now explain your criticism of government health care when you, in fact, have government health care.
I don't have government health care.
Okay, but
in fact,
are you getting it through your husband?
Insurance. I have private insurance that is paid partially by my husband's employer. It's very, very different from government-run health care, which is what Tom Barrett supports. We're talking about Hillary Care and Obamacare, things that have not been implemented in the United States yet. We're still paying the taxes for them, but they haven't been implemented yet. In fact, what Obamacare will do is create 159 new government bureaucracies to govern how health care is administered in the United States of America.
From what I understand from this health care reform that we have right now, there is no government option that is included into this.
Well, that's not necessarily true, because what Obamacare would do is force private insurance out of the market. Let me give you an example. If you have a syringe of saline solution, let's say, and let's say that it costs the hospital on average about $1. The government dictates to hospitals how much they will pay for something like that. Let's say they pay 70 cents. Private insurers have to make up the difference for that. So you and I who are on private insurance will end up having to pay $1.30 for that same syringe of saline solution. So you can see how private insurance starts to get more and more expensive. Under Obamacare, it starts to squeeze private insurers out of the market because it's cheaper for companies to just put their folks on the government rolls for health insurance. But what Tom Barrett is saying is that he doesn't support government-run health care. That's untrue. In fact, we know that he was a co-sponsor of Hillary Care, which would have had a presidentially appointed panel governing the health care administration of the United States of America, a third of our economy.
One last question. I know health care, I know it's very important to you. We have 10 seconds. what are your top two topics that you feel so passionately about?
Economic development. We need to bring jobs to the state of Wisconsin, and we need to repair our economy. It's time to put government back on the side of the people so that we can create jobs in our state.
Okay. You have a busy week and a half ahead of you.
I do.
Good luck.
Thank you.